Hello YouTube, Caldelis Gamer here with another World of Tank video. I'm still heartbroken from if you saw my last video, I announced that my clan kind of betrayed me. I'm very heartbroken about it because I invested a lot in it before, and I did have an incident where I was trying to talk to the clan commander, but he did not listen. It's like talking to a brick wall. Best way I can put it. And what's funny is that the guy who is quote unquote second in command of the clan, people come to him because he actually listened, but people don't come to the clan commander because everyone gets the sense of feeling that he's like a brick wall. Like he does not listen, does not care how his ways goes, basically. And me, I got that sense from him, and no matter what I say, even if I had reasonable rebuttal, he does not gives a shit. And then what's funny is that he gaslights me and attacks me, saying that I'm not a man for confronting towards him about it. But the thing is that he does not listen. In matter of fact, if I confront him about it, he gets more enraged, and it just makes it worse. The problem, and me, I'm trying to understand what went wrong. When I was trying to understand what went wrong from the newly drama that me and him had, I was kind of baffled that he brought up a subject that happened almost half a month prior to that drama. And because of that subject that happened half a month ago, in his head, he thinks that's, justifiable to get me banned. Even though I gave him over $200 of boxes, which I will never forget. And I honestly regret it. I super, super regret it. Me personally, I have money to spend. It's, no big deal. The thing is that over a simple conversation, over something insignificant, he decided to throw away 2 year of me, you could say, gaming investment towards the clan, and he decided to throw all that away. So I'm heartbroken. I feel betrayed. Um, and what's funny is that if he were to watch this video, he would probably yell at the screen saying that I was the one that betrayed him over lying about EBR equipment. Yes, guys, this whole drama shenanigan happens over in game, over equipments that I use on my account, no one else's account. Which, by the way, in the clan that I was in, people were known to use other people's account freely. So yeah, think about that. And while me, I strictly use my own account. I don't use other people's account. And the whole drama was over my how my tank was set up, which I didn't saw as a big deal. That's why I barely remember what happened during that conversation, but he does for some reason. And the scariest part is when I'm starting to notice how he doesn't have a real life outside of the game. What do I mean by that? Okay, for myself, I'll be fair here. I'll be fair. I do have a gaming addiction. That's no secret. And I do have a little money spending problem addiction towards war tanks and other video games that I really, really do enjoy. Especially the fact that I spent some money on premium accounts and, you know, the premium tanks such as the K2, the Defender, especially the XM. I think it was 156. I kind of forgot at this point. I still play that tank destroyer. That tank destroyer is very awesome. But and of course the loot boxes, the Christmas box and the Happy New Year Chinese Happy New Year boxes, that too. But yeah, it's no secret that I spend money on this game, and it's no secret that I very addicted to video games. And it's not just War Tanks. I play other games, so it's no secret that I spend lots of hours playing video games. But me personally, guys, I'm not getting into my personal life, but I do have a job, and this job is a legit career. That when people realize what kind of job I have, they look up to me, and I actually seen those faces where people literally look up to me. and I have to maintain my job and I have to study curriculums for, you know, get higher position in that job. So I had to go to school, I had to study, which I do study, and I gotta admit I'm not that great studier, but I do take my time study. I do go to the library. Aside from library, I do go to the gym, etc., trying to keep myself healthy. I'm more healthier than my fellow. Well, I'm not the most healthiest. There are other people that are legit more healthier than I am, but I am, one of those healthy guys in my personal career, personal job. So yeah, and the reason why I say that is because basically what I'm trying to say, water tanks is not my life. It's more like my personal hobby. If gaming were to be a hobby, then water tank is a hobby. But this guy, the clan commander of Lick Me All Over, he made water tanks his job. He made water tanks, quote unquote, his career. And he told me about his personal life. He does not work. He's disabled. He's poor. He never spent money on this game. That's why I gave him those Christmas boxes and Chinese New Year boxes. And yeah, he's a broke old man that lives in a small town. Me, I'm a guy in my, well, I don't want to say my age, but I'm definitely an adult from the big city, and I have a ass kicking career that pays me well, so I got money to spend freely. But I try my best not to spend too much. And I have hobbies like such as this YouTube channel, other video games, and War Tanks is one of those video games I really do enjoy. And basically, what I'm saying is War Tanks is not my life. However, this clan commander, he made it his life. So I find that very tragic for him. I'm not trying to talk shit about him. I'm just basically pointing out that this is probably the main reason why he was super butthurt over the conversation of my EBR equipment. And to this day, I'm still baffled. Like, I'm very baffled by it. Why this smaller conversation that we had that happened half a month ago was such a big deal for him to, kick me out of the clan. I mean, I was basically playing to him that, hey, don't kick me out of the clan. I feel like I already invested in the clan a lot. So, but it's kind of sad. Like, it's kind of sad that these are type of people out there like that. So, the whole point of this video, guys, is basically make an announcement. From now on, I'm gonna make my own clan, be the boss of my own, community, and yeah, from there, I'm gonna feel more secure if that makes any sense. Because the way I look at it, when it comes to investment, you could consider me as an investment guy. When it comes to investment, the one thing I hate in terms of investing is losing. What I want to see is gaining, like a profit. That makes any sense. Because I do in my personal life, I do invest in stocks. Fun fact about myself. So I hate losing. I really want to gain something. And me getting kicked out of that clan, I feel like a huge, huge loss. Like I took a huge L, basically. At least it didn't kill me. At least my health, didn't suffer over it. The only thing I suffered was a little emotional and mental damage, if that makes any sense. And because of that, I think it's best moving forward. I make my own clan and be the boss of my own community, basically. I'm not going to be one of those strict tyrants like in War of Tanks clan commanders are, just like that guy was. What I'm going to do, and this is basically a self promise for myself, is be a very flexible clan commander. I'll be flexible, I'll work with people that really wants to, you know, do well in War of Tanks and be part of a good team. Obviously, I do not want drama, and obviously, I don't want people being toxic over small little things. If somebody don't like suggestions that I implement or someone else is implementing, we could talk about it and hopefully get an agreement. That's the whole point of democracy, by the way. So yeah, I would do my best to play my part and, you know, do my best to be a flexible person. Unlike my previous clan commander, that he's basically like a brick wall, and people dislike confronting him. That's why they went to the second guy because he does listen. So that's a lesson that I learned about that. A very valuable lesson. Another lesson that I learned from this experience is it's best to be honest and not lie towards people because I'll confess, guys, I did lie to the clan commander of smaller things such as me selling my defender, which I'll show a screenshot here. He says that I sold my IS3. Well, first of all, that is true, and I knew what he was talking about. Um, I knew this guy mixes up his words, but like I said, he's an old man who is disabled and broke poor, so he made War Tanks his job basically. I knew he's mixing up his stories, but I knew what he was talking about. He's talking about my defender, not my IS3. My IS3, I definitely sold it, but my defender, no, because that's a premium tank. Obviously, I'm gonna keep it because I spent money on it, like actual money on it. And I did lie. I'll admit, guys, I did lie. And this experience made me realize I should be more honest instead of lying towards people when I dislike their suggestion. If there's something that I dislike in terms of suggestion, I'm just gonna call it out and say, no, I really don't want to do that. And if we cannot have an agreement, then it's best if I just take a break, if that makes any sense. But yeah, guys, not to go over the 15 minutes mark because for some reason YouTube disliked that. Um, I'm just gonna end it here, and this is gonna be my new beginning for my new clan. Well, guys, thank you for watching and thank you for listening. Caudalis Gamer over and out.